Oh shit, here we go again.
The summer season of anime this year is the season of sequels, and some unique, and I mean unique, new shows. I still can't believe that there's an anime about a woman cheating on men. Like, what? Gachiakuta. Now this show is going crazy, and by that I mean the opening song. Gachiakuta is not that greatest modern shonen that I expected it to be, but it is doing things right. You cannot blame it to be a trash shonen because it is a trash shonen. It's dark, brutal, disgusting. Disgusting! This show has a tone different from the other modern shonen because trash, fun characters around trash, unique power system with trash, and a guy hitting people with literal shit. Disgusting! And look at this, a badass girl using a big ass scissor with her leg. But can she be diabetes? Romance anime fans are eating absolutely good. There's diabetes, and even more diabetes. If someone asks you how much vanilla you want, you show them this. An absolutely pure wholesome romance story of two cinnamon rolls. This is not just cool romance, but a lesson of mutual respect. Being gentle, kind, and accepting to people. And the new warlord of must protect characters. The more I watch this show, I think, why can't people around me just be nice and soft spoken like this? Yep, absolute big brain right there. What is more big brain than being a mathematician? Big brain cooking. And no one is losing clothes while eating this time. One of the underrated shows of this season. I don't really understand all the big words and all the calculations in this show. Probably Gordon Ramsay would be scratching his head watching this. But watching such a unique blend of mathematics and cooking is really fun to watch. Like bro made a formula out of a dish. Most of the animation budget of the show was thrown into the food, and we are not complaining for that because they absolutely cooked. The greatest sports anime of all time is back. Is doing everything it did in season 1 but with level 100. Wait, this is the wrong Kung Fu Hustle, right? This is absolutely what anime on crack looks like. Nothing's normal, everything is about balls. Every secret of the universe is in balls. Aliens are here for balls. For you all who think is weird, well, you're right. But then it tells you what fun character interactions look like, amazing direction looks like, what peak sadness looks like, with even more and more messed up shit. And this shit is a banger. The peak of comedy anime is back. Does anyone remember that the show was about diving? College dudes living the absolute degenerate lives, drinking, pissing, roaming around, naked showing. Absolutely normal day in college, isn't it? Grand Blue makes you feel like college life is fun because in reality, college sucks dick. And the best way to make college look fun? Make guys being absolute degenerate criminals, a sister down bad for her own sister, and the most abnormal clown, a weeb. And if you thought this was chaotic, just wait for Big Boring. The Powerpuff Girls on crack have returned. This peak amazing soundtrack, peak animation, and please don't watch it in front of kids. Degenerate Powerpuff Angels doing strip shows and saving humanity. What more you can ask for? And then this guy's thing becomes a key to hell. Yeah, this is cursed as shit. If you want some edgy show with limbs flying about, showcasing every single possible reason to hate humanity, there's Clevatess, a full-on edgy, brutal anime about
human beings are a cancer of this planet.
The greatest certified hater of humanity tries to raise a kid with the help of a new Goku. Well, Goku because she freaking dies every single fight. Oh look, she's alive again. Every single episode this show just makes you lose faith in humanity, I swear to God. And how the fuck did they get Ellie Goulding to sing the ending song? Lord of the Mysteries is the adaptation everyone has been waiting for. An animation quality you can only see in your dreams. The story has everything that I personally would love and get obsessed over. But yeah, that's just what the show feels like. The directors probably played a lot of Uma Musume. It feels like you're walking away empty-handed in the end of every episode. It's a shame because I really wanted to get into this show. Wait, did they really make a full-on special season to explain the story of a story? Yeah, that's rough. So I have decided to read the web novel. Holy shit, 1400 chapters? Yeah, I got time. Now I bring you the wildest anime of this season. You know, every year there's that one show you can't believe even got animated? That's this. Nukitashi is based on an island where everyone fucks with everyone. Everywhere, all at once. If I show any scene out of this show uncensored, it would be speedrunning getting my channel deleted. Our protagonist tries his best to keep himself and his sister away from all this shit.
実は俺、虚婚なんだ。
Okay, didn't have to flex like that. Like who planned to make this into an anime? I really need a palate cleanser for my eyes and my brain after this shit. What I did not need is Watari-kun's XX is about to collapse. Now nobody said what XX means here, but I know, you know, and everybody knows. It's dick. A harem story of a guy taking care of his sister. This is that one anime where protagonists like someone, but then enters that one girl who's a walking fire alarm. Now he's another fire alarm, a talented magician charming every girl he sees. And that also includes kids. But that's not as bad as the real bad girl. Yeah, that's literally the name of the show. A cute, wholesome show about just cute girls trying to get each other's attention and be good friends, but they're not gay. Girls fantasizing about each other, but they're not gay.
私は君を一人の女性として好きになってしまったようだ。
Well, they are gay. A girl gaslights another girl into believing she is gay. And I cannot believe that a girls love anime finally got amazing animation. Look who's excited about that. Now what a brilliant start to a season 2 of Creepy Nuns going at it again. Call of Night is that anime with the vibe, the aesthetic nightlife with the perfect music it needs. People cheating on their partner, people doing weirdest pickup lines, people making out in the back alleys. And then you realize this is a teenager high school kid watching them in the middle of the night. And a vampire everyone loves, who will literally suck you. Now no matter what she sucks, if anyone tells you that Dwayne Johnson doesn't have his own anime now, prove him wrong by showing them this. Ruri Rocks is not just about girls picking up rocks, but about geography, mineralogy, cute girls, flow of lava, cute girls, and more educational stuff that's actually interesting. Holy shit, they absolutely cooked. Aside from all the fan servicey parts of the show, Studio Bind is on a roll with animation again. And it's a really easygoing, relaxing anime with only one thing to tense you up. You can say there's a lot of hardness, like a rock. Okay, sorry. Now let's bring back a big name here. I caught up to Kaiju very recently, and honestly, watching characters fighting Godzilla, blowing it into pieces and making it rain blood, it is kind of fun. And nobody pisses like this. Imagine if Godzilla actually pissed like this. The season 2 of Shield Hero fell off hard, but season 3 brought things back because this bitch came back. And season 4 will be focusing on Raphtalia, and there will be ninjas. I hope we get to see more Instant Karma compilation of bitch.
My name's not bitch!
You know what made me wanna break my monitor more than the bitch? It is catching up to this piece of shit in 2 days for this video when I know everything is gonna go down. So do I really have to say anything about this show? I mean, the manga recently just said it all. And that one part is coming this season, you know. You know what part I'm talking about, you absolute degenerate. The only best girl of our lives is back. And I'm sorry, we will protect you, but everyone must praise the Lord. Ignore that I made a whole video praising her, but the reason I love this show is because of the perfect dynamic of these two characters. The new animation style, Marin being as chaotic as ever but finally showing her insecurities, Gojo realizing that his life has more value than that one little judgmental dumbass kid, and Marin stealing the Rizlot title from Sung Jin-woo. Shy Hero, as the title sounds, is about a shy hero. A very shy, awkward Komi-san can't communicate level of a hero, makes a party with two hot girls and one kid. One is an assassin, one is a demon, and another one wants to make him a pet. Yeah, this girl seems to have a pretty valid reason. Now as the story goes on, each of them warm up to each other and start sharing their thoughts and get friendly, really wholesome. This is my best girl in this anime, just letting you know. What's more chill than two girls eating and complaining about smallest things like social media? That one store where they charge too much for fried chicken? About aliens? You sure that they're just not average British people in a pub?
Solemnity is the zero idiots.
Yeah, they're Japanese. But it is time for a revolution. There's no Englishu bullshit anymore, but only English.
Game Center.
Real English spoken like real English people by real English speaking people guided by real English man. Choke Dog Britannia.
Bloody hell.
This show doesn't scream anything I would like, but you know what? A non-Japanese person moving into Japan and spending every single day in an arcade? I think this girl is living my dreams. Now Nichijou is one of the shows closest to my heart. I mean, you can't really beat the principal German suplexing a deer scene. Now City, the animation, doesn't really beat Nichijou for me, but this does its job perfectly, bringing you that nostalgic vibe of Nichijou with a bit more color, and Kyoto Animation cooking again, as always. And the same goofy ass comedy which just hits my funny bone right, and honestly, you won't really believe how the stupidest things make me laugh out loud. And if you talk about shows that gave me the creeps, nothing really comes close to Hikaru ga Shindanatsu, or The Summer Hikaru Died. What I absolutely loved about this show is how it encapsulates the complex deep emotions, fear, love, mourning over someone's death. It's a tornado of feelings that overwhelm each of the characters, making them die from within, which is really human-like. A lot of people misunderstand this show as a horror show with ghosts or something, but this is a horror for its setting, and horror in terms of complex darkness in broken human emotions. It is more of a psychological horror than paranormal activities, and does absolutely perfect job at being weird and creepy as it's supposed to be. But again, Silent Witch is one of those beautifully animated lighthearted shows this season. Yes, there is magic. There is a Bocchi the Rock-like socially disabled person, but the show at its core is about her new experiences in life. She gets a new shot at life, a bit of crying and making new friends, and trying out new things, and then surrounded by hot men. Wait, the show also handles the magic element really well, because big brain magic with mathematics. It has a really good balance of fantasy and slice of life, and I will say this is so comfortable. I am determined to actually complete this show. Okay, now let's cut down on the jokes and talk some serious stuff. The real best anime of not only this season, but best anime of this year, Takopi's Original Sin. A 6-episode series did something that 12 or 24 episode shows can't. Elements like bullying, domestic abuse, self-harm, and most importantly, about emotional pain. Every single character in the show is a broken human being at their limits. And watching these little kids facing the wildest shit in life, it just breaks your heart. This is one of those messed up and really sensitive shows that will be remembered in the next 10 years as a classic masterpiece, because it is. I will never forget the journey this show has set me on. This was a journey and I was feeling everything. I am working on a video about this show because this show deserves all the love it gets. But anyways, this season was probably one of the best and packed seasons in the recent years, with every kind of emotion you want. Who knows when we'll get another big season like that. This is one hell of a year, isn't it? I know I'm not keeping up with my schedule, but what can I do? I needed a week to recover from Takopi. Now like and subscribe to support the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.